Welcome back. Today's class is typically for class 8th and ninth students. Some students asked me, sir, we are not confident about type of reaction. So I will just try to make a summary and then I will discuss the important ones. And I am also going to write in bracket the concept involved. Right? And believe me that in case अगर आपको वैलेंसी और सिंबल नहीं आता है पहले उसको तैयार करें. राइट द सिंबल एंड वैलेंसीज 5 times while shouting, speaking loud in front of mirror, preferably in front of mirror or a camera, because that generates your confidence. Whenever you go for interview or some display and a place where you need to generate your confidence, you actually have to watch yourself doing what you are doing. All right, so let us see types of reaction. Today's topic is types of reaction. I am going to make a little summary and then we will talk in detail. So, reaction on the basis of nature. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Synthesis. In some cases, it is also mentioned combination. Then simple displacement. I am writing in short, simple displacement. Then double decomposition. It will have 3 types. Then thermal decomposition. Then thermal dissociation. Reaction in terms of energy. See, exothermic, endothermic. Then there are some miscellaneous. In miscellaneous you have due to sound, due to current. These are some examples, but then I might as well miss some points because it is a random video. I don't come prepared for the class. I just rationalize what is to be taught and try to deliver it the best way possible. So we will start with combination first. One substance react with second substance to give one substance. It can be of 3 types. Element with element give compound. Carbon, solid, oxygen, gas giving carbon dioxide. Second can be element with compound giving one compound. It can be carbon with carbon monoxide giving carbon dioxide. It can be compound with compound giving one compound. For example, non-metal oxide reacting with water to give sulfuric acid, or metal oxide reacting with water to give metal hydroxide. Look here. Combination is when 2 elements react to give one substance, 2 substances react to give one substance. If it is element with element giving one compound, if it is element with one compound giving one compound, and if it is compound with compound giving one compound. There is one significant type which is called synthesis. This is a very important question for higher classes. Deliquescent salt prepared by synthesis reaction. Deliquescent salt. Now this is metal, this is non-metal, this is salt. Same molten lead, heated lead, molten sulfur giving lead sulfide, which is a precipitate. So in this combination you can see 2 substances giving one substance in all the cases. Now we come to the second type, which is simple displacement. A with BC giving AC plus B. What is followed? Metal activity series, or for that matter non-metal activity series. Let us see metal activity series first. Iron with dilute hydrochloric acid. Iron can displace hydrogen, giving iron 2 chloride with H2. Or chlorine reacting with potassium iodide to give potassium chloride and iodine vapor. In this case, iron is more reactive than hydrogen, therefore it can displace hydrogen from acid. This is metal activity series. And in this case, chlorine is more electronegative than iodine, therefore chlorine can displace iodine, giving respective salt and iodine molecule. But remember, this reaction is not possible. Sometimes this question is asked, why hydrogen cannot be prepared using dilute HCl with copper? The answer is this is not possible. Why? Because copper is below hydrogen in metal activity series. Therefore, this reaction does not happen. Now the next one is still important, which is double decomposition. Double decomposition is AB with CD giving AD plus CB. Mutual exchange of ion, mutual exchange of radical when two salt react, when two compound react in solution. Underline solution, because solution contains free ion. So in this, sodium hydroxide, hydrochloric acid give salt and water. This is soluble, remember, and this is also soluble. So when soluble gives soluble, it is called titration, double decomposition involving titration. When insoluble react with acid to give soluble, this is insoluble in water, but this gives soluble, then it is called neutralization. That is why I told you it will have 3. And when two soluble, all nitrate are soluble, all carbonate are soluble, it gives insoluble, then it is called precipitation. What do you call it? This is soluble, this is soluble, this is insoluble. Now how do you learn it? Let us see. Succase, soluble compound with acid give soluble salt. You can learn it this way. Succase, that is soluble compound with acid giving soluble salt. This is Icase, insoluble compound with acid gives soluble salt. Insoluble compound with acid giving soluble salt. And this is Tussis. That is two soluble salt giving one insoluble and one soluble. Next we come to is thermal decomposition. Now in this you need to remember that metal activity salt series is followed. Nitrate salt of active metal gives lower salted oxygen. Balance the equation. This is the sign for heat. If you take lesser active metal nitrate, that is calcium, it will give metal oxide, non-metal oxide and oxygen. But if you take least active metal nitrate, lesser active metal, least active metal nitrate, mercury, it will give metal NO2, O2, but never write unbalanced equation. So remember, if you know metal activity series, you can decompose nitrate salts or carbonate salts or hydroxides for that matter. Now we are coming to next topic called thermal dissociation. Now what is the difference between thermal dissociation and decomposition? both being brought about due to heat, thermal decomposition and thermal dissociation. For the records, these are reversible, these are irreversible. Example, ammonium chloride when heated or cooled gives ammonia and hydrogen chloride. These are gases, this is solid. And in this case, you have already done potassium nitrate irreversibly giving potassium nitrite and oxygen. Balance the equation. So you can write these are irreversible, these are reversible. That is, when the condition changes, if you are heating, it is giving ammonia and HCl, hydrogen chloride gas. But if you are cooling, then it might as well move in backward direction. Now these two can be done together. Reaction in which, now exothermic, class 8th students, exothermic and endothermic. In this, heat is released and in this, heat is consumed. So this is nitrogen with hydrogen giving, under certain condition, giving twice NH3. So plus sign shows release of heat. But in this case, N2 plus O2 at a certain temperature like 5000 degrees centigrade gives NO. It is endothermic. So reaction in which heat is released, reaction in which heat is absorbed or consumed. Next is due to sound. Now acetylene, this is not advised at home. When we were children, we used to use this compound to bring about some banging sound. If you thud this gas on floor or in atmosphere, it would take sound to release hydrogen and hydrogen starts exploding. This is due to sound. And due to current, we have all done. It's a primary thing which we study, children study in class 6, 7. Current can bring about decomposition. Although it is a topic of class 10 electrolysis, but never mind, no knowledge goes waste. So let us see, twice of H2O, when it is acidified, when passed with direct current, release hydrogen and oxygen. So this is one substance giving two more substance. This is due to current. This is decomposition due to current. Thank you.